Now, if that's in the forefront of your mind, you'll be able to commit to a ball turf centre hit more often than not. You're not diluted with worrying about positions and a swing sequence like a dot to dot, where you've got to try and get everything perfect. Oh, forgot to hit it. Hi everyone, Murdoch here, hope you're well. I talk heavily around the impact dynamics. I really like teaching around that. That's what we want repeating. What the swing looks like doesn't really matter as long as it repeats here. For a solid compressed ball turf strike out the centre of the club on a swing path that coincides of that of the target for regular draw shots or fade shots. Now when you're really good and pro level, you can hit draws and fades high and low at will. But for your average golfer and your weekend golfer, I want you to focus more on the impact for striking. Now, if that's in the forefront of your mind, you'll be able to commit to a ball turf centre hit more often than not. You're not diluted with worrying about positions and a swing sequence like a dot to dot, where you've got to try and get everything perfect. Oh, forgot to hit it. Well, there's that kind of focus is more on the positions, and then you forget to put it all together with just a watch the ball and hit it type simplicity of it all. So if you start at impact, set yourself up well. Make sure your grip's good, ball position's good, right? So once you're set up, I've got a 7-iron here. I want you then just pause for a moment and imagine that someone is filming you front on and freeze framed that picture right at the moment of impact. Put yourself in what you think will be a good position for that impact. So you'll start to go, right, okay, well, I certainly would have turned this way. I'm going to feel dynamic. Now, if you haven't put yourself in the door frame drill or the club against a stationary object where you're pushing, bending the shaft, keeping everything parallel so your shoulders aren't open. If you haven't tried that drill, I suggest you do it, because this is kind of what will come to mind when you start focusing with the ball there on impact. You'll put yourself in that position. You'll now start to see, as you compare yourself from different angles, you'll see yourself from front on and realize why we loaded on the instep. You'll feel the importance of turning the left hip out the way. You'll feel the right elbow tucked in to keep the right shoulder back and down so your shoulders don't go out of alignment. All this you can feel now. If you deliver the club here at speed, you're now scraping the ball. That's scraping the ball drill. I'd suggest you watch that too. You can feel how you can now impact well, producing a club down the target line for delivering a nice straight shot too. Little draw, little fade, doesn't matter. You can kind of tweak that with your hands. I got a video on that. So basically, I want you to now think, right, well, if I focus on where do I want to be at impact here for a good, powerful strike, you then will track back and feel the importance of why we load on the inside of the right foot. So you'll go back from impact going, right, well, for me to get there, I'm not going to slide. I'm not going to roll my weight to the outside of my right foot. I want to feel like I can load into that. So then you'll do a turn. You'll do a one-piece takeaway, turning off the ball, loading on the inside of that right foot. You'll feel as if you'd want to be fairly neutral here in our first checkpoint. Then in that position, you'll start to think, well, I'm just going to carry that on. My body's started turning. So if I carry on some more, I'll find myself in right chest position here, which again, you'll find yourself in and doing when you do my turn drill. So then you'll start to feel as if it's flowing backwards from impact. Don't be afraid to do little swings on the range to begin with. A lot of people take a long club out and start putting full swings on as soon as they get to the range. Start from the ground up, set up well, check your ball position, work back from impact. Then you'll start to feel how things will work on their own back to your signature repeating swing. Everyone is slightly different. There are certain checkpoints to note. This is one of them. Speed of swing, length of swing, the rhythms are all different with everyone, but through impact, it's very similar with the best players. So little swings where you feel as if you're now creating a focus point of where it matters, controlling the dynamics of impact for very good striking. Get a satisfaction out of that before you worry about the result. Start getting 6, 7, 8 out of 10 really well hit shots before you even look up and see where they've gone. Get familiar with how it feels there to be able to commit to it on the course. Hope this helps you. Try it when you go to the driving range next, or just try it on little practice swings when you're waiting for the green to clear on the course. Try and get some quality strikes. Comment down below, let me know how you get on. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate all your support. I really like how my channel's growing. My audience is fantastic. Take care, see you soon.